Annyeonghaseyo! How are you guys doing? Okay, lots of updates. I've been getting ready for college. I recently went on a cruise to the Bahamas, the Caribbean, no, the Bahamas, the Jamaica, and the Grand Turks. And that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna definitely have to find some pictures that are really good and show you guys, and show you guys some stuff that I got, and tell you some stories about it, but that'll be in a later video. And I also got my hair cut while I was on the cruise. My hair is practically a bob now. Um, I thought for myself that, my hair was a little bit long and curly and was getting really annoying to take care of, so I just cut off. But I guess I should tell you guys, because it's been a while, I feel like I should tell you a little bit more about myself. So I guess I should tell you how I first got into Korean pop music. And it wasn't how anyone would usually come across, just by regularly just scanning around YouTube, looking around, and just finding something I find is interesting. It was my friend Jordan who got me into it, and I thank her every day, even though we don't talk much anymore. In my mind and in my prayers, I thank her every day for showing me it. Um, we were in class, in our keyboarding class. It was a small, little white condensed space with computers. It was basically a prison, and I would have to sit there and type word for word exactly what the computer wanted me to type, and I just hated it. So she would sit next to me and we would joke around about Japanese pop music because I was into anime and Vocaloid a little bit. So Muffin Cart, which is basically breakfast on a cart that they take around the school, all the way around, it's all the different hallways, and you can, in exchange for money, of course, you can get muffins, donuts, Sunny D, gummies, anything to make you full until lunch. So I was up there getting Muffin Cart one day, and I managed to hear her somehow, through all the yelling and the screaming of orders, I managed to hear her pull out my flash drive, plug it into her computer, plug it back out, plug it back into my computer. And I had no idea what she was doing. I thought she was just copying work that I did, to be honest. But she was really taking all of her songs onto my computer. And I was checking them out, you know, being curious and trying to figure out what she did exactly. And I saw a name that didn't seem familiar. It was capital S, capital H, capital I, capital N, and then two lowercase e's. Shiny. So I was like, what is this? She's like, just give it a listen. Trust me, it's fine. So I listened to the song Hello, and I remember my first reaction being, what language is this? My second was how beautiful the music sounded. It sounded like everything just flowed. It sounded really happy and innocent and really sweet, and I loved it. It was so, like, perfectly cute, like I was at the time. Ha, not anymore. Um, so I decided to go home and check it out, make sure I knew exactly what they were saying, just in case I was listening to some weird satanic music. So I went online onto YouTube, and I found a video where it had the actual music video and the English subs with the song, and I was blown away. It immediately became my favorite song, and I started looking at the rest of their music videos they had out at the time, which wasn't a lot. But then when the more and more came out, I started waiting for their comebacks, and then I would listen to their comebacks, and I would start freaking out. I started buying their music on iTunes, and then I became into a random urge, and I made a Tumblr. My first one was My Life as a K-Popper, and then I had a side blog of anime, and then I really started losing track of that, and I just deleted it and restarted new with my new blog. That is the same name as my vlog, and it was just really one of the most smart, most intelligent moves I've ever made in my life. It got me more involved into the music that I fell in love with. It made me meet people who have the same love and passion for the same music as I do. Like my friend Zeke, on Tumblr, she's 5 is all you need. Like the number 5 is all you need, one word. And she was very shy when she started talking to me. She didn't really know who I was, of course, internet. But she was so sweet, and she's very nice. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever talked to, and we can go on for hours talking about our favorite shiny member, our bias. We could talk about our favorite ships. We can do all of that stuff together and never get bored. we can just talk for hours and hours on end, and I wouldn't have known her. I wouldn't have been able to meet her or get to know who she was if it wasn't for me meeting K-pop in the first place. Now, if you guys have a similar story or a really interesting story about how you first got into K-pop or any other type of music or something, please put it in the comments below. And if you like my video, if you have any suggestions, send me a message so I can make it better and fix some things. I'm working on trying to get better lighting so I don't look as pale, but until then, I hope you can deal with this crappy quality you have now. Alright, it's time for me to go. Gotta get some work done. Alright, so long, Hayla. Bye.